it feel like to sort of finally have a moment like this? You'll have the Combine in Buffalo, you'll have all sorts of touchstones here, but this is kind of the first real one.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think this is almost kind of gives us a taste of the Combine a little bit. All the best players in the CHL are here, so just kind of seeing where you line up with them and certain things. Even the small little drill battles we had today were pretty cool just to kind of see different guys. So, yeah, it's been a really cool experience so far.
How did you feel you did in the testing?
I don't know, not great. My one edge was kind of bugging out at the start. I was kind of making excuses, but I think the agility is kind of more my game, and I think I did pretty well there. But again, it's testing. It's not a real game or anything, so I'm not putting too much thought into it.
Where does that come from? The agility is like, did you work with a skating coach coming up? It seems like on twists and turns and stops and starts.
It's kind of my bread and butter, I guess. I had a backyard when I was younger, and my dad would always set up little courses for me, I guess. So we were always out there, and I guess that's kind of where I got comfortable with turning and stopping and all that stuff.
So no traditional skating coach?
In the summer I skate with a guy, Jordan Scratch, but he's been awesome as well. But I'd say when I was young, I lived on the outdoor rink, so that's probably where it comes from the most.
Mm-hmm. Do you find as a sort of shorter guy back to bigger defenders that you can lose them that way?
Yeah, for sure. And I think when a guy gets you pinned, it's tough. But I find myself not getting pinned a lot just because of my agility, and I think I'm also, for my size or whatever, I'm strong on the puck as well. I don't really lose many puck battles, so I think that's probably one of my stronger areas as well.
What does it mean to wear the C here?
Yeah, when I got that call, it was pretty special, and I kind of just went over the past guys who've worn the C here, and to see all the names and stuff is pretty special. And so, I'm just gonna, wear it with pride and try and play my best on it.
Do you wear an A?
Yeah, I have an A in Spokane.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's next for your game? What's the sort of next step that you need to take? What are you working towards?
Yeah, I think just, obviously the defensive side is something I've been wanting to work on. I think I'm becoming more of a complete 200-foot player, but, and I think just maybe finding ways to get the puck even a little bit more through the neutral zone and down low, just putting myself in a little better spot sometimes, because I think when I do have the puck, I'm a really dangerous player. So.
Who's your gym guy that you like? Who's your strength guy that you work with?
I'm with Blaine White in Saskatoon.
Yeah,
so.
no Blaine. Tell me a little bit about, I'm always curious where guys come from, family, that kind of thing. I saw both your parents are teachers?
Yeah, both my parents are teachers, and I have two younger sisters. One's 10 and big in hockey, then one's a year younger than me, and she's into volleyball and school sports.
And so big brother, what's that like?
Yeah, it's been good, especially, my little sister's big into hockey. She loves, stick handling or whatever, and whatever I do, she tries to do as well, so it's been fun.
With your parents being teachers in school always?
Yeah, for sure. And I think it still is to date, but it's always, get your school done, then hockey kind of, so it's just kind of the way I was brought up.
And just for my own curiosity, you ever considered NCAA?
When I was younger, for sure, and, two parents as teachers, it's always kind of a thought, but as soon as I kind of, got to see, I talked to Spokane and, got to kind of see the facilities and stuff, and after that I just kind of leaned more that way and it ended up working very well.
Anybody, you get asked this question all the time, but anybody you model your game after?
Yeah, I keep finding myself saying Jack Hughes, just plays, not the biggest guy, but plays with so much speed and always seems to, be pushing the pace, and he's a true competitor. So.
Cool, thanks for the chat.
Of course.
Any advice you've gotten from teammates, coaches back in Spokane?
Yeah, I think just enjoy the experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so if something doesn't go right, maybe it's a test or whatever, just kind of flush it and just take it all in and try and run with it as the best you can.
What was your favorite thing doing besides playing hockey while growing up?
I was always with buddies. I have a really good, group of hockey friends back home, so we're always, playing spike ball or pickup basketball. We're always just doing something competitive, so probably just that.
Who are you not looking forward to playing against on the other team?
I think big Sam Dickinson, he can move so well, and he's a big guy, so I'm sure I'll be matched up against him tomorrow night, but I'm looking forward to it.
Any preparation that you received that you feel very grateful for after the Helenka Gretzky Cup?
Like, how did that help me, or?
Yeah, like when you received the captaincy, your leadership role.
Yeah, I think it kind of gave me an extra sense of confidence a little bit that people see me as a leader and someone who can lead a team. So I think that helped me out a lot. And going into those games, I think it was just all about confidence. And I think when I'm confident, I'm a very good hockey player.